Open Safari on any annoying article website, and you'll notice something strange. The same website that was full of ads, menus, pop-ups, and tiny text can turn with one tap into a clean page that's comfortable for your eyes. And the most important part, you don't need to download apps, and you don't need to change your browser. Let me show you 3 tools in Safari that most people don't use correctly. Open Safari. Go to any article or news page. Next to the address bar, you'll find the Page menu button. Tap it. If the website supports the feature, you'll see an option called Show Reader. Tap it. You'll notice the page changes instantly. The menus disappear, the side elements disappear, and the text becomes clearer and easier to read. The benefit here is that instead of reading in the middle of visual clutter, Safari tries to show you only the main content, the important text and images. But understand one important point. This feature doesn't appear on every website. It usually appears on articles and long pages, but it won't necessarily appear on every page you open. Second thing, make the text bigger without ruining the page layout. Many people, when the text is small, zoom in with 2 fingers, and then the page gets messed up. The correct way is this. Tap the Page menu button in Safari. You'll find a small A and a big A. Tap the big A to make the text larger, and tap the small a if you want to make it smaller. This feature is very important if you read a lot of articles or if your eyes get tired from small text. Instead of keeping the screen close to your face, make the text bigger from Safari itself and make reading more comfortable. Third thing, make Safari open articles in reader mode automatically. If there's a specific website you read from a lot and you don't want to tap Show Reader manually every time, do this. Open the website in Safari. Tap the Page menu button. Go to More or Website Settings, depending on how your system looks. If you find an option called Use Reader Automatically, turn it on. This way, Safari will try to open supported articles from the same website in reader mode automatically. So every time you go in to read, the page becomes cleaner without repeating the same step. And if you want to enable it more broadly, go to Settings, then Apps, then Safari. Then Reader. From there, you can control which websites use Reader automatically. Fourth thing, and this is the most important, manually hide distracting items. In recent iOS updates, Safari now has a feature called Hide Distracting Items. This means hiding distracting elements. Open any website in Safari. Tap the Page menu button. Choose Hide Distracting Items. Now tap any annoying element on the page. A fixed banner, a sign-up box, a side section, a fixed ad, or a box covering part of the reading area. After selecting it, tap Hide. The element will disappear from the page. The idea here is not that you're using a full ad blocker. No. This is a manual tool that lets you clean the page from the things distracting you. It's very important to know this point. This feature isn't made to hide all ads forever. And if the element keeps changing constantly, like ads that change every few moments, it may appear again. But if there's a fixed and annoying part on the website, this feature can be very useful. And if you want to bring back the items you hid, do this. Tap the Page menu button. If there are hidden items, you'll find an option that means Show Hidden Items. Tap it, and bring the items back again. And keep in mind, if you clear Safari history and website data, the items you hid may be removed and appear again. In the end, before you leave the video, open Safari on your iPhone and try this on any news website or long article. If the Show Reader button appears for you, write in the comments, "It appeared." And if it doesn't appear, write, "Not available." So I can tell you whether the issue is from the website, your iOS version, or where the button is located. And if this video helped you avoid messy websites and tiring reading, hit like and subscribe to the channel, because there are small iPhone settings that can completely change how you use your phone, and most people never open them.